Back with you. We're on Lake Murray this morning. We're going to drop out here on a brush I hadn't fished in a couple of days. And we're going to see if there's anything here, right here at the house, before we move on across the lake where I've been catching most of my fish. Let's see if we can catch an old slab crappie right here. Glad you could be with me again on another episode of Loving Life with the Old Fisherman. Don't know if they're biting that good on this side of the lake. I haven't touched this brush for a while, so we might catch a couple. I don't know. We're gonna find out if it's anything here. It might be and it might not be. Just don't know. Sometimes it takes a little while to get a bite on these brush. They don't bite when you first throw it out sometimes. Sometimes you gotta look at it. And we're gonna give them a little 5-minute look at, see what happens. And it might not be enough, but that's about all I can stand. I need to get over there where I'm catching my fish. But a lot of times them old big slabs is laying down in this brush too. A lot of times. And you just don't know until you drop it down and see. And I'm looking at the brush and it looks to me like and I don't see anything above the brush. So that cloud of fish that normally sits above the brush ain't there. So that means they're probably not active. If it's some there, they're laying down in the brush. And if that's the case, it's going to take them a while to come up and eat it. Most likely. What I'm thinking. We own it. And we ought to be getting a bite. But yet to get one. Check my depth. Kind of got a little bit confused when I was letting it down. How many times I let it down? I might have let it down too much. That's pretty deep. Okay, let's focus. 1, 2, 3. Go about 3.5. Right there looks like a school of fish. Might be brim, might be crappies. Right there. Let's see if we can hold it still to catch one of them. It's a school of something up there. Don't know what it is yet, but we're fixing to find out. I believe there's a couple crappies on there. They just ain't biting. I believe it's going to take a little while for them to look at it before they take it. That's the way it's been being here lately. It's got hot. It's going to get hot again. And the hotter it gets, the harder these things are to catch. They're not to feed. That was a school of crappies. We didn't get a bite though. Y'all seen that. So, I'm gonna let it sit there about 5 minutes. There he goes. One bump. There he goes. He's bumping it. He's on it. That's a crappie. He's playing with it. Now he's hanging down. Watch this. Watch this. And I missed it. I jerked it too quick. They don't want it. Another one of them days they don't want it. Got one on the other one. See, it's hanging down. See it hanging down? We're gonna let him take it. Let him take it. Let him take it. Now we're gonna get set to hook. See that? They on here. They don't want to bite. Look at that. Big crappie. Big crappie. Big crappie. Oh my. Big crappie. Big crappie. Oh Lord. I mean a monster. That's a good one. Huh? Long rod slab. What? Long rod slab. Look at that. Look at that. What I'm talking about, folks. That's what it takes. Hey, that's what it takes. We had a bite on both of them. But it took a while, right? It took a while. And that's the way these crappies do. It just don't happen quick. And hey, they won't hardly hit a doggone, let me get my boat straight, jig because of that. That's why I'm fishing with these minnows. That is a slab crappie. That, my friend, and I seen them up there, I knew they was there, is a 2-pounder already to start off with today. A 2-pounder. You have got to love a 2-pounder. What? Let's put him in the live well. He's a pretty one, ain't he? He's a pretty one. Look at that. All right. We lost the other minnow, so we don't have a minnow out there right now. It's funny how it could have been the same fish, but I don't think so. I think there was 2 different fish bit right there. So we're gonna put another minnow on. See if we can get another one of them babies. Hey, they might be in here. I ain't fished in a couple of days now. That's what it takes sometimes to have enough places where you ain't got to wear one place out. Let's pull this one in and put another minnow on it, because I know he took it. I'd have caught this one if I let him have it. That's why it's so important to have a soft tip on your rod, a real soft tip where they don't feel any resistance. If they feel resistance, you'll miss them. And if you pull too quick, you'll miss them. Remember that. A soft tip is the key rod. These Crappie Pros 10-foot rods by Berkeley is an extremely good soft tip rod, right on the end. And you got the sturdiness and that backbone to pull something big in if you catch something big. That's why I like them. All right, we way down. I got to pull back up to the sweet spot. You notice I don't throw a buoy out a lot. When I do, it seems like I catch less fish. So it's all about up here marking my spot and getting back on the spot without throwing a buoy out and going down and spooking them. It's bad enough to spook these fish normally. You throw them buoys out, if you got to throw a buoy out, you better throw it away from your brush. Just a little tip from the old fisherman. All right. Let's see if we get back on that sweet spot. We're kind of off of it. We ain't on it right. I'm telling you folks, it's a place the size of a 55-gallon drum. Most of the time, you got to put it right on. Sometimes they to the side and you got to adjust and you get right on. And you see them on that fish finder before they'll bite. I've got that transducer on the back of the boat. It would probably be better if I had it on the trolling motor because it'd be closer and straight. I could use it straight down. But I got a slant and I'm pretty well seasoned on that, getting on that spot with it. But it would probably be better if I had the transducer right there and I could put my rods right straight under it. But it works for me like it is. See, I've got one fish finder, is all I got. And it's where I swivel it around. I drive with it, so I got to have a transducer in the back. There's a bite. See it holding down? See him holding down? He's on it right now. We're going to let him eat it. Now we got it. See that? We got him. He just held it down just a little bit. Another big one. Another big one. Not as big as the last one. But oh yeah, he is. He's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. Oh Lord, he's coming up. Look at that. Huh? Got one on the other. Got one on the other. Got to get this one out the net. We got one bite in the other one. He ain't taking it yet though. He hit it, but he didn't take it. Got to get back up there. Wind's blowing me back. Wind's blowing me back. Hey, another nice one. That's two. That's two. You got to love two. You got to love two. Look here, folks. Look at the size of that fish. That's a super dog magnum. Hey, them pretty ones, ain't they? Them as pretty as they get. Them was the ones you read about in Crappie's magazine. I started to say Perch magazine. I can't even get my magazine straight this morning. Oh, we way off. Got to get back focused. Got to get back focused. Get us another on it. We only got about 4 dozen minnows today, so we slack on the minnow. I say 4 dozen. It might be more than that. I'm guessing, but that's enough. Like I've said before, I buy them by the pound, and I keep them in a little aerator herring tank, little tank, and I got an aerator that sits in there. Or well, it's little bubbles that then it sits out of the tank, and the lines go in the tank. Okay, old caught 2. This place is notorious not catching a lot. Now that I know it's a couple in there and they're all big ones, we might just sit around in here and we catch some more of these babies. I'm not sure I even got a minnow on this one left because he was playing with it while I was messing with the other one, and I'm thinking he probably took it. We're gonna see. No, he didn't take it, but he got him dead. All right, let's put it back out. They're running about 18 foot down where they at. About 18 foot. That's what crappies do, they suspend. They're gonna go way off again. It would help to have a buoy out. The problem is the buoy, I think, scares the fish. So we got to do a little bit of looking and focusing to get the boat at the right spot. It is the key. Boat control, folks. If you cannot control your boat, you cannot catch fish like I do. It's that simple. You can't do it. It's impossible. It's the key catching fish, boat control. Like this, when you're fishing straight down on them. All right, we got to drift back about 20 yards. When I drift back, I'm drifting over that brush. When I get over the brush, when I see I'm over the brush, I'm going to stop and try to hold it. And I'm not putting it on spot lock because spot lock moves around too much. I don't like it when I'm actually focusing on getting a bite. It's okay for holding you in an area. It's not okay for getting on a spot. Not my spot lock anyhow. You might have one with a heavier boat and might hold you directly, but with this boat and that spot lock, it whips around too much. Not that you can't catch them like that, just don't catch as many. All right, we probably done spooked them at this point. That was 4 bites and I only caught 2. Should have had 4 fish. I guarantee you on that. So by missing them couple, we're probably gonna have to ease around in here until they come back in here. What I'm thinking. It's gonna ease around till they come back. They'll scatter off and then they'll ease back, hopefully. That's what they do. And when the school comes on you, he just barely hangs down on it. All right, folks, we moved over to our next spot. We didn't catch nothing in the second spot, caught 2 at the first spot. Hopefully we can do better at the third spot. Hopefully. Still some minnow on there. They ain't acting right today. I can tell you that much. They ain't acting right. So we get a bite. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. He's out there. He took it. Nice one too. Good one. 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 Oh my good one. Look at him. There he goes. Number 3. Hey, number 3. I love number 3. Pound and a quarter. Probably. Pound and a quarter. Y'all see him? Look at that. Oh my. Look at that. Pretty one. Oh my. Hey, it was one there. I don't know if the rest of them are going to spook or not, but there was one there. Another minnow. Caught him on that old minnow, about dead, believe it or not. Believe it or not. All right, let's get back on the spot. They got off the sweet spot, way off. It don't take long to get off of them now. Boat control, that's the key. Putting it on them. Being able to mark a spot and get back to it. All that stuff's key. That GPS ain't dead on like my markings are. My markings are dead on. GPS gets you pretty close. Pretty close ain't good enough sometimes. Sometimes it is. Back up here. It takes a talent to be able to get right on a spot over and over and over in the middle of the lake. That's what it takes. All right, I'm gonna drop it right there. See what happens. Get a nudge. I want to fish with the jig a little bit. I'm still going to. I haven't fished with it lately, and I ain't got many good minnows, so why not try it? Why not try it? What I'm thinking. Right there is the brush. Back up a little bit. Back up. Just a hair. Right there. Right, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Didn't get the jig out, one took it. Oh my. Didn't get the jig out, one took it. Look yonder going, folks. Look yonder going, folks. Look yonder going, folks. Oh my. Look at yonder going. Oh my goodness. That's a big one. That's a big one. Hey, that's a big one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What a crappie. What? Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. What? Oh my goodness. Barely had him by the skin of his teeth. I'm telling you. Barely had him. Y'all see it? Look at him. Look at that crappie. Ain't that a pretty one? Look at that. That is a beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my, beautiful crappie. Beautiful colors. Hey, that's 4. Hey, that's 4 all day long. That's 4. There goes one. There goes one. Already got one. Look at that. Already got one. Oh my, already got one. Nice one too. Look at that. Nice one. Yeah, nice one. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good one. Y'all see him? See that crappie? Look at that. That's a good one. In the live well. He hit it as soon as I throwed it out. As soon as he got down, went down with it. Maybe there's going to be a couple in here. Who knows? Back out. See if we can get another. And we're biting this other, I think. Yeah, that's a crappie. Doggone if we didn't get another. Maybe we're getting on them over here. Maybe they're on the backside of this thing. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Look at that. Finally got one of them doggone crappies been stealing my minnows. Y'all see him? Look at that. Finally got him. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my. Alright folks, got a bunch of boats around us. Pull over here to my other spot. There's boats everywhere. Type of fishing. A lot of people fishing today. A lot of people. I don't know if there's going to be any crappies in here today or not. To be honest with you. It's not enough wind. It's not enough wind. Right there's the brush. Right there's. I got only the jigs out there. I don't have minnows. Right there looks like some crappies to me. I believe them's crappies. I think it's a school of crappies out there. I don't know if they'll bite these jigs or not. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh my, there he is. Nice one. Look at that white crappie on the jig. On the jig, folks. Y'all see it? He bit that doggone gray ghost jig. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't got but a couple of minnows, like I said earlier. And we're gonna try to catch them on the jigs here today. Yeah, they'll probably spook out, but we're gonna try to catch them. I had to cast the minnows in here. Take a little bite. This fish, the captain on it, they ain't taking. What is it? don't know if they'll hit cast. I don't think they're aggressive enough to hit cast. That's what I'm thinking. There you go. Missed him again. Them crappies hitting that thing, they just ain't taking it. That's what I'm thinking. None like that. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Got this jig right on. There you go. I know they're down there. I know they're down there. They're down there. Just got to get on top of them and catch them. They're down there. Don't see it. Nice catch. Look at that. They're down there. You got to put it on top of them. Catch them. You got to spook them. That's the problem. They don't want the jigs. They want the minnows. Somebody asked me yesterday, what happened to the jigs? Problem is they don't want to bite the jigs, folks. That's the problem. That is the problem. They don't want to bite them. They'll take these minnows over them jigs 2-to-1. No doubt. So we can get a nutting for it, spook them out. Probably just ought to go ahead and put the minnows on all of them. On the long rods too. That's what I need to do. Pull this jig in. Need to do. Get a long rod out there. That's the way you're gonna catch them with the minnows. We ain't got but a couple minnows now. So we're gonna run out quick. I don't think, even if they stay in here, I don't think I got enough minnows to catch a limit of fish. I don't know that. Depends on how good they're in here. Try 2 rods. We'll try the jig too. We'll try the 2 minnows on a jig. What we're gonna do? 2 minnows on a jig. See if we can catch some of them. There's a lot of bait down here in this thing. Back up on it. You got to get the right spot. You ain't gonna catch them. Can't be about. You got to be on it. You got to know where the right spot is. That's the problem. Most people don't know where the right spot is. It takes a lot of fishing to know where the right spot is. When we get up here, we get another, I think. There you go. Finally got a nut out of all that time. Tell you what, these jokers are something. You don't take your time with these fish, you are not. Got to lift him. Doggone net's messed up. That's a big one too. Golly, net's in the doggone. Look at that one slab. That's a 2-pounder, folks. That is a 2-pounder. All day long. Ow! Calm down. All that time, he wouldn't hit, and then he hit. Amazing, ain't it? Amazing. Sets there, sets there, sets there. Bip! Down. I'm telling you, if you don't have patience, you will not catch these big fish. You have got to have patience. Look at the size of that crappie. That is a good 2-pound or better crappie right there. Y'all see it? Look at here. That, my friend, is a whopper. Hey, they might catch something yet. Might catch something yet. See what he hit though? Minnow. He hit the minnow. That's what they want. That's all they want. Minnows. If you ain't got minnows, you might as well go to the house. You ain't gonna catch many. Catch a couple. Hard enough with the minnows today. Put it back. See if we catch some nut. Boy, they slow today. I'm telling you right now. Got no fronts, no wind much. They slow today. Too bright. Too bright. Not enough wind. That's the problem. Pull it back over down the hole and see what we can do. There you go. Got him on the jig. Sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. Pip! Look at that. Look at that. Oh, like crappie. Look at that. Hit that jig. Yo, hit that jig. Oh my goodness, hit that jig. You see it? Gray ghost. My dog Crystal Lamb. This is a Crystal Lamb here. Excuse me. Huh? He ain't as big as the other. He's a nice one. Good enough. Hit that doggone jig. Y'all see it? Doggone jig. Thumped it. Thump. I still like to feel that thump. I'll tell you that right now, buddy. When you got your boat out of control, you will not catch nothing. I've been saying it, I'll always say it. Keep catching fish is boat control. There ain't nothing else but boat control. You ain't got boat control, you ain't gonna catch them. They will not fight it, spinning around in circles like we're doing right here. Not unless they absolutely eating it up. And if they eating it up, they'll bite anything. Don't get back up here. Right in here. Right on the sweet spot. Or to be able to get a bite if it's one hit a bite. If you'll come up out that brush, it's a problem. Visualize them jokers sitting down in that brush. Probably gonna have to put it on the side of it and make them come out to get it. Not drop it on top of it. From side to chimney is where we got to go, folks. That's what I'm thinking. Side to chimney. Make it happen. There you go. There you go. See that? Set that long enough. One take it. There goes another. See, they come in droves. Uh-oh. I don't know if I got a fish off. I got the same fish on both lines. Might have two fish. I think I got the same one. That's a big one. That is a big one. That is the biggest crappie I caught in it wild right there, folks. Oh my goodness. Get a sign. Oh, crappie. I swear. Oh my goodness. It sat there and it sat there and it sat there and built. Right down he goes. And you see what I did. I reaped the benefits of waiting, folks. This is what happens when you reap the benefits of waiting. Right here. That's what we just done, folks. Look here. We reaping the benefits of waiting. That size crappie, that's a whopper. That is a beautiful, beautiful specimen of a Lake Murray slab crappie. That's what that is. It's a beautiful specimen. Can't get no better. Hey, that may not do it if you take your time and hold it in position long enough that he can't stand it. He reached up there and got that thing. He was probably laying down there watching it. Finally, he just couldn't take it no more. He swam up and he eat it. And That got him. That got him. Persistence of the old fisherman. Got him, folks. I'm telling you, that's what got him. That was his downfall. Persistence of the old fisherman. We're gonna put another rod out. Ain't no need to sit there with a minnow rod in the boat. We need to have it out yonder with a big boy's lie. We're gonna put another long rod out. I ain't got another half a dozen minnows or so, maybe a dozen. Might as well use them right quick and then we go home. Cause they ain't gonna bite nothing else. Catch them little ones on the jig. The big ones, they won't minnows. Uh-oh, we done got on the bottom or something. We get on the bottom with that jig, I pull it up some. All right, let's drop it down. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Right there. Let it sit. Let it sit down and wait. All right, we got a little breeze starting to blow. They could start biting. I think what we need to do is just sit here and wait. That's what I think we need to do to catch these fish. There he goes. See yonder? What I'm talking about. We got to sit here and wait, folks, to catch these fish. They're not going to do it all of a sudden. You got to sit here and wait for them. That's a big one. That's a good one. That's a jumbo. That is a slab. That is a slab. That is a slab. I mean, a big slab. Looks like a slab. Oh, Lord, I ain't got him in net yet. I got him now, though. That is a slab right there. That's the kind you read about the Slab magazine. Oh, my goodness. A slab. What? It's all about taking your time and sitting here is the key. Every time I come here, it takes a while for them to start biting. I swear it does. It's like they don't want to bite. You got to make them bite. See what I'm talking about? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let's get back up here and put it on spotlight. While I hold the boat. One little spot. Where they gonna be now? I'm telling you. One little spot. You gotta stay on it. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? What the old fisherman's catching? Oh my goodness.